Alright, welcome back to another Limbus video. A new Reflectrial boss is finally dropped. It's Ricardo, if you don't already know this. We've just finished doing this. We might include some gameplay. That requires me to go back and play it though. And honestly, I should have recorded the actual footage we're doing. We're doing it live, by the way, over on Twitch and YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. With that said, let's review this, shall we? I made one way back when about Rufo. It was a boss, alright. They definitely included her in the game. Now, thankfully, I look a bit stupid like that, I'm sorry. Now, thankfully, I think Ricardo's better. Kind of. Here's where things get a bit tricky, though, okay? They fixed one of my biggest issues I had with Rufo. Oh yeah, these are the stats, by the way, middle team here. This there. In fact, let's do the Ricardo Heathcliff is what you expect, all this, blah, blah, blah. So with all this said, if anyone has anything you want to add, please feel free to jump in. Let me know if you want to add anything else. Let's get into it. One of my big issues with Rufo was she had a lot of protection with her, okay? A lot of protection. It was like 8 protection, and then the little add-ons had it. Now, as you see here, Phase 1, you have these guys, and they redirect attacks and whatnot. Phase 2 is just her. Ricardo is different. Ricardo starts off like this, then turns into this. It's like, whatever. It's not terrible, it's not bad. Kind of swapped it around, okay? Here's where the things get tricky, though. They're shilling it once again, which is to be expected. We kind of see that, bot gag rerun. But I expected the middle shill. I expected the middle because, Ricardo Heathcliff's just come out. We got the bot gag in time, sweeping bot gag. We're probably going to get middle Nurse Father Otis pretty soon, maybe. Hopefully. So all this reads here, just 4+ middle faction IDs. You kind of get a free turn, like a free turn 1. Then Ricardo's skills do not inflict paralyze and identify equipped defense skills. So already, this is already pretty big, because paralyze, if you don't know, is fucking annoying. The identity skills, attack skills are envy skills, or skills that inflict bleed or unique bleed. So you can use the ring. I just wouldn't recommend it. Middle's obviously better. And a combat start, upon a res, gain 1 least owned resource. And then this is just use the hay shoes. That's it, use hay shoes. That's all we've got. And this is where the problem starts. Yeah, plus the shield literally gives you 2 turns to set up. Here's where I think the problem starts. I know if it's starting with tribulation, because we did do hard mode on this. I didn't even try Rufo. I'll probably do it at some point. I think this is fine, kind of. Like, max HP is fine. No protection. Makes sense. Max HP, totally fine. Basic exclusive skill, you can't lose SP. So, sinking's kind of turned off. Fine, whatever. Sinking's kind of, we're going to steamroll it now. But it's this written in the book. Okay? This is where I think it gets... In fact, let me talk about what I think they did better than Rufo. No protection for a start. You can use more teams. You can use different variety of teams. As long as it's envy, middle, like an envy res team, a middle team, or a bleed team, you could probably do well. Which means if you like the middle, good luck building SP. Yeah, that too. Not even that. I think this is really a case of get Ricardo ID for Heathcliff. Get the Ricardo Heathcliff. That's all I'm going to say. It does kind of feel... Okay, hear me out, right, Rex? Hear me out. Rufo also gains HP, but she also gains protection. I'd rather gain... I said it in the last review about Rufo. Give her one or the other. Thankfully with Ricardo, they actually did it. They gave him one and not the other. Here's the big issue I got with Ricardo. Here's the biggest issue, okay? We talked about this in the thing, written in the book. Here it is. I don't like this. I really don't like this, especially on hard mode where you gain 2 for the start. If we check the passives, it was here. Inflict 1 written in the book on all enemies. When hit, inflict 2 written in the book on the attacker. And then on hit, reduce written in the book on target by 1. So you gain 3, you lose 1. So you gain 2 written in the book. And in hard mode in phase 2, you're gaining 4. So you gain 5 in a turn, you lose 1. You lose 1 because, where is it? Payback. It's fucking annoying. It's unclashable for a start. And at least some good things. For example, this is more shield. The target has equipped defense skills, deal 30% damage against those targets. Oh, sorry, minus 30%. I'm talking a little bit fast. Let me slow down. Okay? Let me slow down. I think this is fine. Max stack 300 Vengeance Tattoo. Skills gain 1 offense level for every 10. It's whatever. But you gain stack written in the book. Here it is. 2 Graver Sin. So I like this. If Ricardo's skill targets a unit that has max written in the book stack, the said skill gains the cannot change tag attribute. Basically, you can't redirect. Now, I like this. I think it's good. It promotes gameplay of going, okay, make sure you're clashing properly. Not when it's turn 3, turn 4, or turn 6 on hard mode. Not when it's happened really early. Now, granted, you only gain 12 turns for each team. I think that's a mistake. I think it should have been 13, 15 skills, hell, even 13 skills. Turns, maybe 13 turns. And here, on the use of a skill, if it's like has 20 written in the book, convert all coins of that skill to breakable coins. I've made my feelings known on breakable coins. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, funnily, charge kind of works due to be every shilling. Exactly, not much. Like you mentioned, or someone else mentioned before, I believe it was what was the name? Multi-Crack Faust and Arcorb Honglu. Envy blunt skills, which is fine. Let's keep going here. Turn start, if there's a unit that has 30 written in the book, gain an additional skill slot and use immediate complete and total extermination. Which again, would be fine, except it just keeps stacking and stacking. I had one turn where it was 2 of these, back to back. Not fun. And then this, at 50%, enter a new phase. Remove all effects other than those exclusive to this unit. Once again, I like that. It's a super boss. It's fine. Oh, you got this. Once again, you got the cap as well, where you can only gain 30. It's fine, unless you're a bleed main, which, yeah, it sucks to do that. Can be whoever streams some charge, runs phase 1 hard, and almost got down to part 2. Oh, shit. Yeah, well, the difference is he's actually good at the game. I'm not. So let's keep going here. Like, paralyze is fine, deal blunt damage, whatever. It's when we start getting to, like, here, and it's like, written in the book. Here's the shield, right? I actually think this is more shield than the last one, believe it or not. I really do. Because on hit, reduce written in the book on target by 5. But he deals more damage to you. As well as IDs that want to get hit in the first place. Which is crazy. Oh, another thing as well. Ricardo cannot interrupt his attacks. So, in base game, he has little Nelo's interaction 1 time per encounter, I believe. Where Ricardo's going to use my hair coupons. Ricardo Heathcliff says, no. Which is cool. He doesn't do that here. Honestly, I'm saying this now and I'm thinking about it. I want to like this boss because I like Ricardo. I like the middle. I'm a middle glazer. It's partly fun, partly true because the middle is really fun. But written in the book I think my issue with this isn't the counters hitting you for like 180 HP, immediately staggering you. Yes, Lord of Hunger one, he got absolutely fucking steamrolled. Could barely use him. It's just written in the book. I'm trying to find the skull. I believe it's in phase 2, I want to say. Where, here it is. Deal damage equal to 1% of the target's max HP for every written in the book on target. He does that 3 times. No more test is like, yeah, it's whatever. It's fine. It's basically Ricardo. But this just damage you can't mitigate. I mean, you can, but I don't know. I'm very mixed on this. I don't want to complain because I think they made an improvement. Believe it or not, I think this is better than Rufo. Even if, yes, I think it's a lot more shield. I happen to like the shield teams. I like the middle. God forbid someone likes the Hay Shoes. It's me, by the way. I love the Hay Shoes. I think they're a great team. Did irreparable damage to the game? Absolutely, but I still think they're a great team because of it. But, who was it? I think it was you, Rex. Where was it? Let me just go and find it real quick. Yeah, you said it seals similar to the mannequins. This is the counter payback skill, if we just go give it up real quick. Because that's the crazy thing as well, right? With payback. It has just, you lose 5 SP. And also your life. Where was it? It was, it just does like 90 damage for no reason other than, yeah, it exists. You mentioned it somewhere. Where was it? It has like the unbreakables of the, where was it? Or was it you, Mars? That was it. Yeah, it was you, Mars. So, this Ricardo is the epitome of annoying design. He has true damage like Hohenheim, unclashable counters, attack weight, infinite offense level. And yet somehow, it kind of works in a somewhat balanced way. At least in normal mode. Hard mode is just, well, I hope you're lucky. Yeah, 18 turns. I don't think I can do that. I'm going to be honest. I think that's the best I'm going to get. But outside of that, but in a way, exactly. There's no good way to deal with written in the book except you have to kill Ricardo before he kills you. And you're just not doing it because payback's a bitch. Yes, pardon the pun. Overall, I think they have improved it. I think they've done what I wanted them to do. And that is make the shills... Well, let me rephrase that. Make the advantages the bosses get less apparent. By apparent, more prevalent. The issue is, for me at least, Rufo is just given a fuck ton of stuff to make you go, yeah, she's harder now because in the Twining Threads, she's alright. I think he's a lot more fun, but that's not that much. I think she's boring to go against, but also kind of, whatever. It's Ricardo, though. You either like him or you hate him. Yeah, Rufo felt rushed. They gave time for Ricardo. They've done good. It's just... Here's what it boils down to. For me, at least. Here's what it boils down to. Forget the shilling. Forget everything like that. It boils down to one thing. It feels like they jacked his numbers up without giving him actual advantages. Does that make sense? Rather than going, yeah, we're going to give him like extra 30% HP, some protection, the add-ons also gained a protection. It was just, we give him 25 HP. He also deals less damage, because that's another thing, he deals less damage to IDs that use defense skills, which is fine, whatever, clashable counters do exist. But then he gone, yeah, so immediate complete extermination deals unavoidable true damage. Kind of like Rupture, but on steroids. For every 1% of, like, written in the book you've got, or whatever it was. I can't remember, I can't be able to pull it back up. But yeah, just fucking eats you alive. Oh, also, yeah, offense level boosting. It's, rather than 1, it's 3. Like, that's a, I could have forgiven if it had 2. Go for like 1 to 2, that's fine. But it's like, yeah, it gains like 6 offense level in a turn. Hold on, what? So, yeah, there's that. Long story short, he hits like a brick, but it's a fine brick. There's not much else I can say. It's just, view-wise, yeah, it was pretty fun. In fact, what I want to do next is go on normal mode, and I want to try a sinking team. See, I want to try a House of Spiders. Well, House of Spiders. I want to try this team. See if that's any different here. Like, I just want to try it because if it's shield towards this, this is another thing as well. When I was fighting Rufo, I struggled. I don't know how you can get the past one up. With Rufo, I did the ring. I did... Who was the other one again? Yeah, I did the sinking. It was fine. It was whatever. But the hay shoes went over the line for me. But that's just the hay shoes. They've been insane. Everyone else did the hard work. Can you do that with Ricardo? Or is it truly just, if you don't use the middle on phase 1, it's unwinnable? That's what I want to know right now. Can you actually use other teams on normal mode and do well? Because let's be honest, we're not all the insane Limbers players that we see elsewhere. Like, am I good at Limbers Company? Yes, sometimes. I'm not amazing, I'm not great at it, but you know, we try, and that's what we do. I want to kind of be like middle ground. That said, using sucks, by the way. Well, we're going to go find that out. Long story short, the review's over. Anyway, right now, as it stands, I would actually give it, because we have to, you know, apply a number to this, because people are like, what would you rate it, though? 8 out of 10. Biased, like, including the biased, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Okay, I had a lot of fun. Realistically, like a 7 out of 10. Like, including everything. It's a different using a 5 out of 10 baseline of Rufo. Yeah, basically, yeah. Like, vast improvement on Rufo. Absolutely a big improvement on Rufo. But that was never going to be a problem, was it? Because Rufo was just so poor. Yeah, that's all I've got, really. Yeah, 7 out of 10 overall. Oh, hard mode's probably the same, 7 out of 10. It's doable, it's clearable, but put it this way, with Ricardo's hard mode, I have fun. With Rufo's hard mode, I didn't. Yeah, I actually tried Rufo in hard mode after that. Gave up. Could not be asked. Actually have fun on this one. So, with that said, let me know your thoughts on Ricardo. Do you think it's an improvement? Do you think it's worse? Do you think it's better? This has already been a long review. We might include some gameplay at the end of it as well. We might try the sinking team afterwards. Oh, that may have attacked on immediately afterwards. That said, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more of this. We see more of Limber's Company. Check out some of the other content on the channel. All really fun, all really great. Appreciate it a lot. Love you guys. I don't know why I said that, but there we are. It's out there in the open now. That said, I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Stay refreshing. Real quickly, one more thing I want to add on, because Mars has just reminded me. But Ricardo's designed well, but he lacks counterplay to make me truly like him. For me, I was going to mention this about Payback, okay? This is my opinion, by the way. Payback starts off relatively okay. It's like, okay, a little bit of damage here and there. By like turn 5, that little bit of damage is now this much damage. It's so rampant, it's really huge. I'm like, it could have just, you know, incrementally increased like that. But it just, yeah. Okay, that truly is the video is over, maybe. More gameplay, who knows. Wubba-lubba-dub-dub. Alright, so a little bonus if you're watching this. I decided to add this on because, like I said, we're going to go and, we're going to try a sinking team. And this is normal mode, by the way. Not hard mode, normal mode. Already, we're doing a lot worse because we're trying a sinking team and whatnot. And this shit's just not fun. I'm going to be honest. Like, he's going to take less defense, like, less damage, sure, like, a defense skill, dual hand, whatever. I'm just not having fun. I'm only doing this because I want to let you know it's not good. Exactly that. 2 and staggered. Like, before that, he hit me for, like, what? 385 hair coupons that killed 2 and staggered the rest. That's why she's back. That's why they're both here now. In one turn. I think I saved that, so we're going to include that possibly. Yeah, I just want to show a Furioso and see what happens. Just because Furioso is really cool. So here we go. Move it out of the way with. There you go. That's it. That's your big. I'm just not having fun. And I think that's, unfortunately, gonna kind of take it down a little bit. Because it's the same issue I've got again. Where, but yeah, no, it's the same issue. I tried it with Rufo. I tried it here. If you're not using the shield team, you notice a lack of fun happening. This is turn 5, and I don't know if you can tell by my face, but I'm not having fun. And that's exactly why it's important to realize, if you're not having fun, stop. Go do something else. It's not going anywhere. You can go back where you... I'm going to try this again at some point later on in the future. But for right now, I'm not having fun. So, we're just going to call it there, okay? There we go. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said before, I'll be shielding. Check out some other content on the channel. Blah, 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 blah. I guess I'll catch you in the next one.